Hello, 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 Cancer. Hello, Cancer. Hello, Cancer. Hello, Cancer. Hi, Cancer. Now, finally, we have the reading for you. This is a reading for the full moon in Scorpio, and the full moon is emerging the 19th of May, coming up. And the reading spans the second half of the month of May. So I'm going to use a full moon spread, and I'm using the Alice Tarot, inspired by Alice in Wonderland. Beautiful deck, absolutely gorgeous artwork, beautiful deck. I have the VERA SIBILLA cards, and I also have my runes. So let's take the show on the road. I put 6 cards out. I'll show you those first, and then I will show you each position, what they correspond to. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. The room is free. Come in, keep me company. The price is the same, whether you stay out or you come in. All right, let's get going. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, now, let me show you this. The first card is the 10 of coins, the 10 of coins. The second card is the 8 of cups. Third card is the Empress. The fourth card is the Lover's card. The fifth card is the 7 of cups. Look at that, the artwork. And the last card is the Judgment card. Look, ladies and gentlemen, Cancer friends, you have some big, powerful cards here. So let's take them one at a time. The first card here, this 10 of coins, is a card that tells you, what have you created? What have you manifested in the new moon? Well, the manifestation of the new moon yielded you this 10 of cups. This is an abundance, spiritual abundance, ladies and gentlemen, Cancer friends. And it's interesting that has come up as a 10 of coins. It doesn't mean that this is the be-all and end-all of abundance for you spiritually and financially. This does talk of abundance. This talks of not wanting, of not feeling the need to, of not missing something. But this is one step. This is the feeling, the taste of abundance as well. The second card here talks about where are we now? Where are you now, Cancer? And we have this 8 of cups. Now, you can see that it's quite different from the Rider-Waite tarot decks. This 8 of cups talks about knowing that you have so much in your life. At the same time, knowing that there is so much more not to be had, but to give, so you shall receive. And this translates into all areas. It translates into the areas of relationships. How can we demand someone should call? They should call me. I wrote to them. Why didn't they answer? I got the cold shoulder. I hear that a lot. Why shouldn't? I mean, they're not interested. They could have been out to lunch. Maybe they could have, So we presume and take for granted so many things. This 8 of cups talks about giving and then being able to receive. First, the giving. The next card talks of what is coming to your conscious awareness, ladies and gentlemen, Cancer friends, and it is the Empress. And the Empress, what comes to you is a real surge, a strong surge of creativity. What's coming to your conscious awareness? Understanding what needs to be done to creatively respond to certain, how can I put it, to certain needs, to certain, something that is missing, how to creatively respond to that. This is what is coming to your conscious awareness. You're starting to understand what is needed creatively. The next card is what no longer serves you, Cancer. What no longer serves you. And it's interesting because I have the Lovers card. In this deck, there are 2 Lovers cards. One, this card, talks of love, and the other card implies a choice. This card tells you what is no longer serving you: a life without unconditional love. What no longer serves you, Cancer? A life without unconditional love. Now, it may seem like a similar message that I just gave. I think it was, it was Gemini or Taurus, but here it's a little different. Here, what you can release, you can also release a love that is no longer serving you well. It's no longer serving, but that you were unable to release because you wanted to hold on to it with a passion. You needed them. You needed them. You needed them. You needed them. Now you are able to release because they would be happy. They are happy. And it's time to release them. And that is part of unconditional love. That's what unconditional love is all about. The next card talks about how can we release? How can we let go? What do we have in our power to let go? And we have the 7 of Cups. And the 7 of Cups is an interesting card because it's telling you, ladies and gentlemen, Cancer friends, that you have so many things to choose from. What to release, how to release. I can release with joy. I can release unconditionally, like the previous card tells you. I can release knowing that when I release, I have some other things coming to me. I can release because there is so much. If this is not serving me, then I will definitely have so much more. I can release what is not serving me. Then the last card talks about what resources we have, Cancer, to be able to let go. And I have the Judgment card. And the resources here are energies that tell you now is the moment. You will know, definitely, the Judgment card is a call to action, is a wake-up call. And what resources do you have? The acknowledgement that it is, hi there, the acknowledgement that it is a time to release. You're in a position of wisdom, I see, and it's beautiful. It's a lovely thing to see. What I'd like to take now is, first of all, the 8 of Cups, which was where are you now, Cancer, and highlight that with a few cards. And I've got here the militare, and I've got the vecchia signora, the old lady, and I have la giovane fanciulla, which is the Virgin of the deck. And where are we now? We're in a moment of understanding, keeping things hidden from others because we know that we're on a personal journey and we are changing. We do not need to make others party to our difficulties and our the will to change. We don't need to be a victim, play the victim. And this is where we are now. And it's also very new. This is new ground. You're breaking ground because this is a new sensation for you. Cancer, it's as if there's a change. There's a large shift. There's a very groundbreaking shift for you. Usually you would be there trying to make others aware of the difficulties that you're going through. And even recently, let's say 3, 4, the last year, you have tried to communicate, and that was your goal. That was your journey, trying to communicate to others, and that was an achievement. Now I'm seeing that you are removing the cloak of the victim and trying to make it personal and understand more yourself and taking responsibility for your actions and for everything that has gone down. I'm going to take a few cards here over the 7 of Coins, that card that tells you how to release, Let's see. And we've got here the Amica, the friend. We have Gran Signore, the great man. And we have Imeneo, this nuptial dance. How to release. There's an expression in Italian that says, chiodo schiaccia chiodo. No, the best way to forget someone, the best way is to take a nail, and that's the person you want to forget. You take a hammer and you put another nail on top and you bang it until the one on the bottom disappears. So you have how to release is by turning your gaze, turning your interest to others, and taking an honest interest in others. I'm not saying that you have to fall in love with someone just to forget someone else. No, I'm trying to say that it's possible to find something of interest in everyone that we meet, and to take an earnest interest in those around you. That's what the cards are telling you. Now we have the last card. What resources do we have? What resources do we have? A call to action. You remember there's the Judgment card there. What resources do we have? We have here Omaggio di Pietre Preziose. These are gifts. We have Allegria, happiness. And we have Donna Maritata, the married woman, the mother. And she's the grande dame. So you've got the pair here, the couple here. What resources do we have? We've got a little help from our friends. We have people around us. We have the strength of conviction, and we have the strength of those that we call our family. Those roots are going to give you strength. Now, let me take the runes. Where are they? And cast those and see how they crown the reading. See what they have to say. See what they can add. All right. Let me see and let me say and let me tell. We have Isa here in right in the middle, smack in the middle, and Isa's telling you, look, Cancer, this is a journey that is so personal. And it's a journey that's so personal, and we need to personalize it. The more we personalize it, the more we take responsibility for our own journey, the more we get out of it, the more we receive out of it, the more learning comes of it, emerges from it. We have Pedro Merkstave, and unfortunately, Cancer, Pedro Merkstave tells you that it's a period, these 2 weeks, where you're not highly intuitive. You're walking the basics. You're working with tangible elements, and sometimes you can't read between the lines. Sometimes you can't. You're unable to trust your gut. So just that's just a heads up for you. We have beautiful Lagos Lagas. Thank God, this is the 3rd time it's come out. I've done 4 readings now. This is the 3rd time it's come out. Bright stay. And so it's telling you that this is smooth sailing these next 2 weeks. You can go with the flow. What you do, the way you move will help you. Knowing that it's going to go smoothly, there's no fear in moving forward there. Also, we have here Otala, and the creative element these 2 weeks, ladies and gentlemen, Cancer friends, is your forte. That's the key to success in the 2 weeks. Your creative, how creative you can become in understanding things that were not clear before in the past. Hagal, Hagal, Hagalas, every time that comes up drives me cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Hagal tells you that not only is this 2-week period a moment when you need to make it a personal quest, and it's very, very intimate, me, myself, and I, personal. It's also a time when you really need to go in deep, going in depth into what didn't work for me before. Where was I? Where was my reasoning faulty? What did I do? Where was my responsibility that I didn't take in the past? And try to see faults and fine tune those in order for you to go forward. Last rune I have here is algae. It's the hue tree. You are under a lucky star. You are protected in this period. The universe has your back, Cancer. You are okay, and you will be at the end of that period. You'll be able to understand what it means to use your creativity at a time when you're trying to fine-tune what it means to be on your journey. Good for you, Cancer. I do hope this was of help for you. And enjoy that journey. Namaste. And until we read together again, bye-bye, ladies and gentlemen. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.